What's up, Pizzaholics? Behind me is Razza, sitting along the charming streets of Jersey City. Let's go try it, baby. Let's go eat. This place, according to the owner, according to their website, their pizza changes depending on the season because all their ingredients are locally sourced. Their tomatoes are from Sussex, New Jersey. Their cheese is locally sourced from a farm nearby. Their flour for their crust is milled in Clifton, New Jersey, which is also close by. So everything is locally sourced, and according to the owner, Dan, the website and on the website, he said that the pizza changes depending on the season, depending on the vegetables that are in season or whatever. It's pretty interesting, to say the least. So yeah, Razza, everybody's talking about it. Jersey City, let's go and eat, baby. This is their Jersey margarita. They make two. Okay, they make two. Now this margarita is the one that's made with the local ingredients. So I wanted to see if maybe it was fresher because of it. Tell you one thing, this pizza smells pretty good. Looks like a Neapolitan. It's not as soft. It's actually crispy. Whereas Neapolitans are usually softer. And this is not soft at all. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing, guys. It's extremely light, man. You hear it crackling on the fold? That's what you want to hear when you move a pizza around. Unlike Neapolitans, guys, there's no flop on this bad boy. We got ourselves a crispy Neapolitan on our hands. We're Neapolitan style. Guys, that was a crispy first bite. That bitter char goes so well, contrasts so well with that sweet tomato sauce. All right, guys, let's move in. Under the microscope we go, baby. Razza, pizza artigianale. That means artisanal. And what does artisanal mean? It means it is from an artisan. It is made in an artisanal way, which means handmade. Lots of effort goes into the making of this pizza. It's not like a gas oven pizza. They throw it in the oven, they close the oven, and they forget about it. No. This pizza here, like most Neapolitans, like all Neapolitans, they need to be rotated. Like all brick oven pizzas, I should say. They need to be rotated. They need to be held up in the air for seconds at a time and cared for. All right? Let's go and start with this fantastic crust, guys. One of the best pizza crusts you'll ever find on a Neapolitan style pizza, because it's very much it feels like a cold pizza because it's crispier. It feels like a cold pizza. It's extremely light. I mean, this whole, when I was just picking up the box, it weighed like a feather. I could not believe how light this pizza was. Look at that. The pizza isn't pale, and so we move it up the scale, baby. Look at that cornicione, guys. Look at that cornicione. Is that the sexiest cornicione you have ever seen in your life right there? So light, man. Look at that. And look at that bottom. Do you hear this thing crackling? The pizza has cooled down a bit. What do we do on this channel when the pizza gets cold? We give it another fold. This thing is still not flopped. The pizza has cooled down considerably. Does it retain its crisp? Yes, it does. You're probably noticing that bright sheen of oil glistening all over this pizza. Guys, that's not bad grease. That's not cheap, cheesy, greasy right there. That is olive oil. He drizzled a fair share of olive oil onto this pizza after it came out of the oven. And you can see green puddles of it. Oil has a green tinge. That means it is EVOO, baby. See how green it is? When we do the vertical test, we check for cheap, cheesy grease. cheap cheesy grease. This isn't cheap cheesy greasy pizza. It's olive oil greasy, and that's good greasy, baby. And that's good pizza. The sauce is another standout. The sauce is another standout because there's plenty of it on there. All the way towards the back, you can see that beautiful sauce. At times, you may see some pulp, some chunks. It's a very artisanal sauce. You may even see, look at that, the end of a tomato right there. It's nice and bright, nice and pulpy. Never a hint of sourness to it. Delicious sauce. How many times do you see fresh mozzarella? The pizza gets cool and the fresh mozz starts to look like a piece of plastic. Look at that. Does that look like plastic to you? Look how milky that cheese is. Look how milky this cheese is, even after it cools. It's so milky and silky and buttery and just absolutely of the utmost quality. Fresh, guys, fresh. Again, look at that green olive oil. Oh, baby. I can tell you one thing, guys. We got ourselves a winner here. That basil. The basil's put on. It looks like they put it on before baking it, which I'm really starting to prefer because there's a strong presence of basil flavor on this pizza. This pizza right here, folks, is nothing less than an 8.4. I could not give it a high 8 because I want some shredded Parmigiano Reggiano on this thing, man. Where is the Parmigiano? Io voglio la parmigiana e non c'è la parmigiana. There isn't any Parmesan on this pizza. That Parmesan could have added a little funkiness to this thing. An extra element of flavor. Why not? Why not put it on there? Come on. $18 for this little pie. Put some Parmigiano on there. And I would have probably, it would have propelled this into the high 8s. And you can't really go too high with a pizza like this. I love Neapolitans for their simplicity, for their rustic, old soul nature. It's a very simple pizza. It's a very simple pizza. So I am factoring the size of the pie into the equation. Absolutely. Neapolitans are small. They're very. It's pizza in its purest form, which I respect, but they're not quite as complex as, let's say, a Santillo's pie or, a Lucali pie. But 8.4. Minor gripes, guys. Minor gripes. Minor gripes. Come out to Razza. Right there beside me. Beautiful place. Beautiful town. Jersey City's gorgeous. It's one of the largest quaint towns you'll ever see. Gotta love the East Coast for that charming architecture. And excellent restaurants in Jersey City. Not only pizza. This is a hell of a city for foodies, man. I'm telling you now. And a hell of a city for good pizza. Hope you enjoyed the review, guys. Remember to like, share, subscribe. I would appreciate it. Look forward to our correspondences. I enjoy talking to everybody about pizza and more. Until next time, keep those bellies full, preferably with some good artisanal pizza. This is Antonio, signing off.